Welcome to my presentation. Now I will explain my source code and after that I will present the output. So I made the three packages, namely product DB, sale, and utilities. So let's open the class product in the product DB package. So this line package product DB specifies that the following code belongs to the product DB package. A package is a way to organize related classes and provide a namespace to avoid naming conflicts. And a public abstract class product is a line that declares an abstract class named product. An abstract class is a class that cannot be instantiated directly and is meant to be extended by other classes. It serves as a blueprint for creating a specific type of products. And the product string ID and name is a line declares a public instance variable named ID and the name of type is string, and it also represents the unique identifier of the product. So in this line, the public double available stock, sold items, and price. It declares the three public instance variables that I named earlier: the available stock, sold items, and the price. They are the type double and represent the available stock quantity, the number of items sold, and the price of the product, respectively. And this line is the public double sale. It declares a public instance variable named sales of the type double. It represents the total sales generated for the product. And in this line, the public void, it declares a public method named add quantity stock that takes an integer parameter named new delivery. The method does not have an implementation. The code inside the method is empty. And the access modifier public indicates that the method can be accessed from the outside of the class. And this one is the line closest the body of the add quantity stock method. And the last is the public abstract void purchase. This line declares an abstract method named purchase. It has a return type of void, meaning it does not return any value. The method takes two parameters, an integer named num pieces, representing the number of pieces to be purchased, and a string named item, representing the specific item to be purchased. Abstract methods do not have an implementation in the abstract class and must be implemented by the concrete subclasses that extend the product class. So, and this last bracket is the line that closes the body of the product class. And now let's go to the package sale. Here we create a swing application class named PostUp. So let's open this. Okay. In this class, it's instantiate all the products that are available for sale. So the line package sale defines the package of the Java class. The code is contained within the sale package. And there are import statements that bring in the classes and package required for the code. So here they are. In the public class PostUp, this line begins the declaration of the PostUp class. We have there the private line declares several instance variables of the PostUp class, including a G-frame, several GTX field components, JTable, and a default table model. So next we have these lines. It declares variables for database connectivity and file writing. And for this, the method getCart details retrieves the details of items in the cart by iterating over the rows of the table cart JTable component and building a string representation of the cart details. So, the calculate due amount method, it calculates the total amount of due for items in the cart by summing up the total price of each item. And next, we have this public static void main string. This is the main method of the program. It creates an instance of PostUp, a class representing the point of sale application, and makes its window visible. So this line, in this line, it ensures that the GUI is constructed and executed on the event dispatch thread. So next we have the private connection. In this code, it demonstrates a simple way to establish a connection to an SQLite database using Java and JDBC. Next, we have the user-defined method, the private void result set to table model. This method takes a result set object as a parameter and populates a table model with the data from the result set. Each row in the result set is added as a new row in the table model. So next, we have this is what we call the constructor. It is the constructor of the PostUp class. It calls the initialize method to set up the application's user interface and then calls the dbconnect method to establish a database connection. So this is the initialize method. Here we have it. The initialize method initialize the application's user interface. It creates a new GFrame object called from point of sale and sets various properties of the frame, such as its size, title, and layout. It also adds a panel purchase panel to the frame content pane. So this we have the panel purchase. And let's go to here in the JScroll pane. So in this code, in this part, JScroll pane and JTable are added to the panel purchase panel. The JTable is created with a default table model containing column, namely the ID, name, quantity, price per piece, and the total price, and an empty data array. And then next, in the J button within add to cart, this code sets up a button within add to cart with an action listener, so here, and a add mouse listener. So the action listener is empty, and the mouse listener handles the logic for adding a row to a table when the button is clicked. So the code retrieves value from the text field, calculates the total, and adds a row to the table using the obtained values. So here, this is the mouse click, and then we go to the BTN checkout. So it creates a new button with the label purchase and assigns it to the variable BTN checkout. And then for the add mouse listener, this line adds a mouse listener to BTN checkout. Inside the mouse listener, there is an anonymous inner class that extends the mouse adapter class. The mouse adapter um, provides empty implementations for all the methods of the mouse listener interface. So in this case, we have seen it that only the mouse click is overridden. So in this line, the decimal format object D is created with the pattern 0.00. So this object will be used to format the total value later. So in this part, in the string cart details, so it shows the customer's details that wants to purchase and the total due amount to be paid for the customers. And next, here, it will prompt the user to input the cash he will pay. And for that, I will show you, or I will run our post up application. Click run. Connection status, connection successful. Click OK. So here we have our post application. This app is a shoe shop named Shoefly. So this ID, stock, and price is non-editable because if we want to know the stock of the shoes and the price, it is automatically displayed when you click one of these three shoes. Like for example, the Lebron 20. So we have 9 stocks and a price of 2,500. Precision 6. So 4,500 with the 10 stock. So if you want to buy shoes, just like for me, I want to buy Lebron 20. Click Lebron 20 and then quantity of 1. So just click the purchase if you want to buy it. But if you want to know the function of this, if you want to know the function of this, just click the add to cart and your order will be displayed here. So if you want to purchase it, just click purchase and then it will have the checkout details. The ID, the 120, quantity of 2,500 price. So click OK and then enter the cash amount. We also have 2,500. So click OK and then you have the receipt in the shoe shop. We have cash 2,500 and we don't have change. Thank you. And for that, this exit button will exit all the displayed application. Just click it and then the app will disappear. So we have this receipt generated successfully. So that's all, and thank you for your cooperation. Thank you.